So this Orcish Wizard, I had explored Minetown. Actually, let's see something. Some notes. Let me pull those up, because I did not pull those up yet. Although I've been making much more use of the annotation command, which is new from 3.6.0, than I have previously, so I haven't taken as many notes as I normally do. So all I'm really tracking at the moment is intrinsics I have. So I have sleep resistance, and then I have poison resistance because I'm an orc. I didn't even mark when I last prayed, huh? I might have. I did that pretty early, like 1,000 turns in, so I should be safe. And I just marked like when I read a spellbook and stuff. So we went through the mines down to Minetown, cleared that. Minetown was very uneventful. There's a tiny general store that had a bunch of food in it, the deli, and then Ishak's lighting shot. We got screwed by trapdoors in the mines, but made it out without too much trouble. There was one instance we got swarmed when we fell on another level. Got a little hairy, but we got out of there pretty easily. I have 2 wands of fire, so I can like write algorithm and stuff without much trouble. Yeah, we found some Valkyrie bones, which really just had the small shield and a few odds and ends. So what I really need to do, I haven't found a co-aligned altar yet, or anything except for the one in Minetown, which wasn't aligned, and I can't convert that, my alignment, without angering the priest. I'd really like some holy water, because I have I thought I had more enchant armors and enchant weapons. I may have stashed them on another floor. A lot of the times I'll use them unenchanted, like very early on, just to get that extra edge. And I actually started with enchant weapon scrolls, and I read that on my quarterstaff right away, improve my to hit, which I'm not even actually using anymore because I'm just trying to get daggers up. I know wizards have a tough time in combat, especially early on when they can't be casting force bolt at everything. So what I'm considering doing, like even before going through Sokoban, is trying to make some holy water with a confused blessed remove curse scroll, which randomly curses and blesses everything in your inventory. So you can like break out waters and do that. Let's see. My dungeon overview. Did I mark any? I have a stash up on level 5. Well, let's clear this first level. Since I'm hungry and I hope there's probably food on here. I do have a food ration, so I'll eat that. But let's get some like more food reserves. Because yeah, that was my only food ration. And so like clearing a level 2 or Soko will give us some food. It'll also give us some rings and wands and stuff. I do have intrinsic telepathy. There are no monsters I can detect with that on this level. So there's a food ration, a couple of pancakes, one of locking. How uninteresting. I believe I started with a wand of blocking, which is why I have that identified already. Grey Elf, we'll take your dagger. It's in the pit. I have magic missile. I'm gonna use that. I don't know what weapon this Grey Elf has. He can probably dish out some decent damage if he has a decent weapon. Otherwise, I've just been stabbing a lot of things with my dagger because for a lot of monsters, my AC and my HP right now is adequate that I don't get too threatened. Elven Mithril Coat. That doesn't work great for spellcasting, unfortunately. Other than that, it is doing pretty good armor. Okay, there's no more elves there. I thought maybe there would be another one because they are often spawn in groups. Oh great. Peaceful's on Sokoban. Yeah, take care of him, Cat. Invisible Tengu. Okay. He's not peaceful though. And he can't teleport away. Where did he go? My pet kill him? Oh, so, and he's eating his corpse right now. Probably another peaceful. The goblin, I'm sure my pet will deal with him. Yep, easy kill. You always have to be careful with pets in Sokoban, especially when you're pushing boulders around those corners. Because they can sneak around, and then they'll block you from pushing the boulder. Usually one pet is pretty manageable. I always also like to kind of poke my head around before pushing my boulders on the corridor. It doesn't matter much on this level, but on the later levels where you have like a pretty long path before you come back, there's a chance that monsters will spawn. Okay, so that might be a shape changer. I'm not gonna risk it. Oh no, it was just a nymph. I saw the cat and the nymph disappeared. Tengu are only peaceful to lawful. Yeah, that's right. A lot of those minor demons are peaceful to chaotic, so if I said that, that's what I was thinking. Large cat? We want another cat? I don't really need one, but if I throw a pancake at this guy, why not? Nymph, dropping a few items here. I'm curious about these hard shoes. So I know they are uncursed. Let me take off the shoes I have now and try those on, if they're any better. Nope, just regular +0 hard shoes. So I'm gonna get rid of those because my other one is greased. It'll be protected from like a water trap or rust monster or something. I always like to check armor. It's one of the most useful things about pets. I don't remember if I looked behind there, so I'm going to push that boulder just to make sure there's nothing under it. But they can curse test items for you. Oh, come on. Yeah, having two pets in Sokoban can get pretty annoying. Poke my head upstairs. Wire ring. I might do this one without my pet. Yeah, we have magic missile. I need to let my power regen a little bit, so hopefully I don't deal with anything on this level, maybe. Nothing on the level I can see with telepathy right now. So I think we should be able to clear all of Sokoban relatively easily, so maybe I'll wait till we get through Sokoban before doing some like more inventory management and trying to like bless items and identify things. That's a big goal of mine, but I don't know. I have a lot of scrolls of identify, looks like. I think I have like a lot of other useful stuff in this stash. What I will do, these 2 rings I found, test these. That gold one's... yeah, first. This one is not. I heard noises in the distance, which means there's either something I can't detect with telepathy, or my cat killed something. Looks like the latter. I'm gonna go ahead and got my cloak and my leather armor and try on this ring. I do that because I'm paranoid about putting on the polymorph ring and polymorphing. And that's why it's good to wear test rings, because levitation, anything that changes your stats, a number of rings will auto-identify. The ring of levitation, that's a very useful ring. I'll remove that for now, put our armor back on. I'll keep this ring of increased damage on. I'm just using daggers, which don't do a lot of base damage. There's a pretty big... There's a good percentage increase for even just having a +1 damage ring. Let me stash some things in my bag. Let's go upstairs. And I wonder if I should just bring one of my pets up with me. Still can get annoying for you. Loyal packs. You may come with me. Came at the worst possible moment. Yeah, you did. I haven't done Soko a lot in the past year, so let me think about this one momentarily. I don't think I know the optimal way to do this one like I used to, as far as at least solving it isn't a huge issue, but solving it so you can also push all the other boulders once you get into like the last few in this corner. Sometimes I cheat with. I'm just remembering the best way to go about starting this one. Get to the right. Finish that one. Cough, wiki cough. Alright, alright. You want to get through the boring part? Good old Sokoban. I was watching that Matt Colville play the other night, and he was in Sokoban, and he had like no memory of how to do it, and everyone's just like, go to the spoiler. He's like, yeah, I know this doesn't make the best gameplay or like stream content. All right. I'm already out of order. I am a lost cause. Let's see. So I'm gonna do it. This one on the right now. Left. That's right. I'm gonna periodically throw my blindfold back on. Low boulder, that's just the cute name I have for my fruit. The zinc wand. I always regret not identifying those right away. Unless you want us to show you guys my marvelous ability to recover screw-ups. Hey now. I don't think there would have been any screw-ups. It might have just taken me a while. Eat a food ration. And grade test this wand. Stop moving. It's probably a wand of sleep, but it might be a wand of death. Which, both of those are immensely valuable. I love the new pet following mechanics. 361. But it might make it a little more difficult when they're on the other side of the boulder. They don't walk away as easily. I'm just gonna throw this guy downstairs. Come here. Oh god, these guys aren't. Oh, there we go. I was like, they're not gonna let go of me. Oh shit. Wasn't paying attention. I wasn't even looking at my screen. Hopefully we don't regret that. Now you might have to. You might still have to find my marvelous ability to recover from screw-ups. Spoiler or not? Gelatinous cube. Interesting. So gelatinous cubes have a paralysis attack. Which makes them a good opportunity to identify ring of free action. I haven't curse tested this ring. Have I even tried this one on? I'm not sure. I probably would have named it if I had. Yeah, well, I know it's not cursed. Gargoyle. Oh, come on now. Oops. Trying to not bring them upstairs. There we go. I'm gonna take off my cloak just in case this is polymorph. this ring back on. Frozen. So I know this ring is not free action. And I'm just gonna kill this thing with Magic Missile because I hate paralysis monsters. You should too. But it is... I have discovered rings of free action like that before, so... It's a little trick you can do. I put my cloak and my damage ring back on. Dash some of this stuff. Jelana's Cube Corpse. I believe they're a good source of interest. Yeah, 10% of pretty much anything. We didn't get anything. Oh my god. I'm so bad right now. Oh man. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, we're going off script, guys. Jeez. What is wrong with me? The fat finger is so bad. Oh, you saw red 1 on the previous level? I didn't even notice that. That is a fantastic observation. I wasn't even... When I'm doing stuff like that, like I almost like always just focus on the text, so... Let me see that again. I should be able to see the rock mole that's in this other room. Thanks for pointing that out. Should rename this stream, chat keeps Tone from doing stupid things. So wooden ring. Yeah, warning, good call. Warning's a decent ring, but I have telepathy, so I think it's has a lot less value. Than it might in another situation. Well, let's see what kind of luck hit I have to take if I want to finish this place. I think we can still finish it. I have to be really careful with this cluster though, especially because I already screwed this one up. Let me look at that spoiler again to see get the best way to deal with this and this, and that's what I was alluding to at the beginning. You can like brute force it, but then you might like, if you have like boulders next to each other and like walls and stuff, you might not be able to look under them. You always want to check under all the boulders in case there's loot that spawns under them.
So when did you know?
Also, because I've wasted at least one boulder here, we can't afford to do that. So let me see what the spoiler shows here. Let's see. Sat down and that left. E again. I hope I get some strength out of this. Back bet. Great, another Tengu. Oh my god, there's monsters all over the place. Ray Ooze. I'm gonna hit him with a magic missile. Let's see, A up. Oh, that's this guy that already screwed up, so that ain't happening. Push that over there. Okay, so we gotta go off script here. So you normally slide these up, push this over, finish this. And you can pull this over and do the same thing. Not going to be an option for us as things stand. Yeah, we might have to break a boulder. It'd be unfortunate. How many do I have left? 1, 2, 4, 5. Push this here, finish this, finish this, finish this. And then I wouldn't be able to get in here. So, yeah, I think I'm going to have to break one of these. Unfortunately. Thanks to not paying attention and fat fingering. Yeah, we'll definitely have to. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I had to break a boulder and soak a bomb. I didn't remember what the penalty is for that. -1 luck. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and break this boulder right here. Then we should be able to clear this pretty easily. I'll take a -1 luck, so that's gonna put us at negative luck, so we're gonna have to be careful with a couple of things. It's not good to have negative luck. I can't even remember the last time I had negative luck. I'm gonna have to look at the luck timeout. Be trivial if you had an altar. Yeah, exactly. I agree. That is unfortunate. Oh well. Of course, having an altar means you can sacrifice, which is one of the easiest ways to get luck. Let's see. I have a pickaxe. You are. No going back now. So let's look at the luck timeout. When I can safely not worry about that. One point for 600 moves. Okay, so that's just every 600 turns. It checks that. So once we're at 707, we'll for sure have that back. So that's actually not too bad. We just have to be careful about a few things there. Let's just keep that in mind. Number 707, and we'll be good. Alright. Another Tengu. I am not going to eat that corpse. I don't like eating Tengu corpses because I never want to have teleportitis if I don't have teleport control. So if I'm eating Tengu corpses, I'm either I have a ring of teleport control, or I'm willing to wish for or get one some other way, or I'm in it for the long haul. I'm willing to like reverse genocide more Tengu or something. So oh wait, I need to go deal with this top one first, don't I? I gotta push this one to the side. Right. Now we can clear this one. Oh shit, I still have my pickaxe out. There should be like an auto unequip after dig option for pickaxes or something. Or maybe I should just remember things. And yeah, like I was saying, I'm always stepping in front of that boulder before I push it in just to make sure nothing spawned down that corridor. That can be pretty frustrating. Oops. Ah, the Mumak. We're not even gonna chance it with that, and I'm just gonna blast it away with Magic Missile. My health and my AC, yeah. That thing could have done some damage to me. I mean, we have outs. We can engrave Albert. We can do other things, but I'm not even gonna let that thing get adjacent to me. Okay, last boulder. We're gonna go ahead and push these just to see if there's anything under them. There is not. Finish this one. Let's go retrieve our pets. Kill this gargoyle real quick. Another cat. I have enough cats. Oh, there he is. I didn't want to get adjacent to him, but here we are. I just figured we'd kill him while I have full energy, full power. Gargoyle is probably, even if I didn't have Magic Missile, a huge threat, but early to mid-game, like when they first started appearing, they are one of the more dangerous monsters. They're like one of the ones that like can die pretty easily, but they also like do decent damage. 2d6, 2d6, 2d4. Not super fast, but I don't know, whenever I see a gargoyle I get a little concerned. I just like check my stats and make sure I'm comfortable fighting them. So apparently there's still probably just a rock mole up there. Nope, there's a lot of things you can't see with telepathy. And zombie, I always forget the Etten. Like the mummies and zombies, some of them a lot of damage. So D10, D10. Giant zombies 2d8, 2d8. What do the mummies do? And mummies 2d6, 2d6, 3, 4, 4. So I don't know. Some of those Ettins and giants undead can do a decent amount of damage. Just waiting for my pet to. Okay, I'm gonna blast this zombie with Magic Missile. Something in here left is too threatening. Cure that blindness with a unicorn horn. Just kind of weird. cats up here, so let's see if I can shake them. Take one. Okay. This one I shouldn't need a spoiler for. What is that? Naga hatchling. Those aren't too dangerous. Yep. Oh, my stupid cat is eating. Out of the way now. Speaking of eating, I'm hungry, so food ration. Ooh, an ogre. Hey, False Lobster. Is this the Orc Wizard? Yes. This is the same one from last week, and we are continuing. So, you haven't missed much. Well, unless you wanted to watch me fuck up a Florence Sokoban. I fat-fingered a few times. But we busted a boulder, we accepted our luck penalty, and it should have already timed out, actually, so... Hey, no harm done. Fox. Sometimes when I'm selecting something with far look and I'm invisible, like I feel like I'm walking for a second. It scares me. Ogre's gonna be annoying. I wonder if he's gonna walk there. X, you say? Jade ring, anything back here? Not yet. Possibly under those boulders. Oh, hello, Fox. Oh, some elves spawning out of nowhere. Hey, we identified paralysis. Hope it doesn't kill me. Oh, we can move again. Let's just blast these guys with, oh. Throw some daggers first. But ultimately, I forget what the minimum range is for a ray type weapon or for magic missile, but I wanted to make sure I could hit both of them. I cast it on them, so... we killed one. I wonder if we can just kill these with our daggers now. Yep. They're giving us more rune daggers, which would be interesting if we got like a decent stack of rune daggers before I get a chance to enchant my other ones. Because well, the rune daggers are elven daggers and they're superior. I have sleep resistance already. We confirm that, right? Yep. So I don't need to eat their corpses. That elven cloak will be nice polymorph fodder. I'm gonna leave it here and pick it back up on the way back down, just so I don't have to carry it. Oh, that green elf was wielding that double-headed axe from the ogre. That could have been. How much damage do those do? D8 plus D4. That adds a lot of damage to the normal green elf attack. So that's something I've been wanting to do. Or pay a little more attention to is kind of hiding like strong weapons like that on levels so other monsters can't grab them. I didn't think there'd even be an opportunity for that to happen there. But as you see, it did, and I didn't have to pay any kind of price for that, but I don't know. It's just something I've been paying a little more attention to, and I did think about that when I picked up that, or when I saw that double-headed axe, but I didn't think there was any chance. Why is that ogre corpse highlighted? Does that normally just mean there's something under it? Yeah, I figured the chance of something like actually picking up that double-headed axe and then like hurting me with it was pretty low. Half of that just happened. Something picked it up. It didn't hurt me with it. If you watch the game that True actually snapped his streak to, it seemed like there was a strong possibility that the dwarf that killed him was a lot stronger because he left a lot of equipment on the ground that the dwarf ended up picking up and using against him. Let's go back and push these boulders just to make sure there's nothing under them. Like, what would we have done without these fortune cookies now? And a tripe ration. My cat will be happy about that. Hey, another ogre. I'm sure he's gonna... I've already picked up that double-headed axe. He's peaceful. Harmless. Hey! There's a lot of bees. And a scorpion trying to blend in. Bruh, not a scorpion, a centipede. I see you out of all those A's. Team Ant? Kind of. I can get my pets in here to help out. Well, I was gonna fight them, but I wanted them to walk into the room. Oh, is that a giant spider on the left? What did I see over there? Oh no. Oh my god. Cobra, right? Python? Let's go handle that while my pets deal with. These? Or maybe they're just gonna follow me. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. They have a grab attack, and if you have a grease cloak or whatever your outer armor is, here for orc poison resistance, yeah, definitely. That would have been a lot scarier if I had not had that. I probably would have let my cat just walk in the door first, but like if he got in there and then like another bee came around, anything with a poison attack is super scary in vanilla. I do have a unicorn horn though, so I almost, if I managed to kill all of them without dying to poison, I would have been able to get poison resistance pretty easily from the corpses with like pretty much no penalty. We're getting encumbered from picking up food rations. Alright, drop things. That's just this pickaxe for now. Hopefully we don't need it on the next level. I should see what this hex wand is. I think we price ID'd it because it was in a shop. Yeah, 1 of speed. I zap myself with that. Stat my cats with it as well, because who doesn't like fast cats? There we go. I'll definitely get the corpses before I do. And I'll never be able to get them away from me when I want to go upstairs. So all the mimics are up there, so they're not gonna hurt us in the puzzle. Anything notable in this zoo? Cockatrice, of course. Are those elves? Must be. Sometimes it can be like sergeants, but I'd be really shocked if there are 2 sergeants there. So woodland elves, anything with a ranged attack, and elves are often awake in this zoo. I don't know if their sleep resistance has anything to do with that. They usually have like bows and arrows, so they'll like wake shit up trying to kill you, because like they shoot through things. And I've had an elf like shoot an arrow at me and hit the Mumak that I was like sneaking past, and then like I got killed like that same turn, and it sucked. So that's something to be aware of. There's apparently a lot of things I can't see with ESP in here, so maybe some like quivering blobs and stuff. Wands, you have wands too. Elves, soldiers, and whatnot, so something to pay attention to. I'm sure this is a Dwarf Lord and not a... yeah. Dwarf Lord, is that a Winter Wolf? They have a beam attack. We'll have to see what's awake and what's not over here. When we go in there and see what might be a threat over there, because what I like to do is have stealth and just kind of kill whatever I need to get to the prize and then leave, and not even like clear the whole zoo. Although I wouldn't mind getting some gold so we can get some protection when we go back to Minetown. I'm trying to get these cats away from me. Oh, thank you. There's this one. Bullet holes. It is magic missile. Which is not as good as a spell in wand form. Empty spaces could be vortices. Yeah, they're pretty common in the zoo as well. There's nothing particularly dangerous you can't see with telepathy that I can think of. Hey, we got a strength up. Maybe... Sweet, right before the last level, so we're gonna get a lot of exercise in on this level too, so hopefully we'll get another strength up in about 800 turns. I could actually save right now and potentially reduce the point that it checks for that, for strength, but I don't know, like I said, we're just playing casually and I'm not like super optimally at gaming. I'm not gonna bother doing that. Uh-oh, what's behind that? Oh yeah, that mimic. Blast them with magic missile. Let's see here. What do I do? I'm gonna push this one over. There, down, over. That doesn't work, does it? This is what happens when you don't play a lot. Energy Vortex, that's true. Although, they did nerf energy vortexes or vortices a little bit in 361. Apparently they don't do as much power drainage. I don't know by how much. So I was kind of curious about that. I thought that was a somewhat notable change. Because they, in 360 and like vanilla, or vanilla, in 343, they drain a lot of power. Like they'll deplete to 0 in like no time. For sure. I'm gonna use the spoiler real quick just so I can not have to think about how I'm supposed to push these around. I know that makes bad television. Let's see. This spoiler is like way different than what I've done already. I've never done it like the spoiler shows. Interesting. You go to Steely Pips. From watching Taruru's games, I actually learned a better way to do the other level 4 variant than what I've done traditionally. So I usually push the 2 boulders to the side on that one and then finish everything, but there's actually a way to do it without blocking any boulders in the corners. It isn't a huge benefit, but I guess if you like fat finger something else, those boulders could be useful. I just thought that was interesting because I've been doing it that way for forever. So where was I? G. What did I do with D? Oh, that's where I screwed up. I was supposed to push G all the way over here, wasn't I? Yeah. Whoopsies. Alright, well, we're going off script again. I don't think that's anything that's actually, like, harming us, but I see why it would have been better to do it the other way. So, let me just see what we're working with otherwise then. So I basically got to free up this corner, and let me grab this food ration. But I might have to push something here down. Get to that point. Man, I really should just use the spoilers again until I get my muscle memory back down. When I was playing NetHack a lot, like these were all just like rote muscle memory memorization. I've played a lot less over the past few years, so I am not fantastic at Sogabon sometimes. Even when I'm not just fat fingering things. So I think I can do... I can knock this left. I want to clear up some stuff down here. Left, push this aside, and I can finish that. Oh, then I would knock these two next to each other, which wouldn't be good, would it? That's really bad, because I could probably finish the whole thing with those two together and then break them afterwards when I have no luck penalties. which is something that they implemented in 3.6.0. Once you fill the pits, you can do whatever the hell you want in Soko and not worry about luck. Push this one here. Finish that. This would be impossible to break up though. I'd end up having to push that in anyways. Screw it, that's what I'm gonna do. Like I said, we're going off script. We're committed now. Oh, I didn't even consider this. Can't even come up here easily. Oh well. Here we are. We're going way off script now. Let's hope this doesn't come to bite us in the ass. Message did I just skip here? The Black Naga? I didn't even see it. Oh, there you are. That's not even a hatchling. Come on. Hey, there we go. But yeah, daggers are kind of weak when they're not enchanted. FYI. Oh, come on. So I believe he just took my speed away. Usually don't even let those hit me. Yeah, your position suddenly seems very uncertain. Oh, that's just a teleport thing. You have to eat them to toggle speed. Okay, so I still have speed. Then you get those messages. Alright, never mind. She's a madman. Oh, where are you? Peaceful imp. Don't get in my way, imp. The only warning you're gonna get. Oh, did I screw myself down here too? I might have. I kind of knew that getting into it. Maybe? I don't know. Cross that bridge when we get there. That don't get in my way. Oh, whoops. Oh, that imp just got really close to dying. Put my pets up here to kill that thing. Thank you, old pal, for dealing with that imp. I'm just gonna blast this giant mimic with magic missile. 3 hits drain a lot of power, but it is what it is. hungry again. Alright, how do I fix my mess here? I can clear more of these. For you. Wanna? World identify. Oh, don't do it, cat. I want it, or I almost called it a wand of magic whistle. I have a magic whistle, so it's not too bad. That means he will not get stuck on the other side of the boulder. Still on Soko? Yeah, Drac. We're almost out, though. We are almost out. So what did I do here? That's gonna... Wait, did I not finish this one? That would have been bad if I tried to push that. Or push another one up. Oh, so I need to get 4 more boulders out of here. I break these up without screwing up. I don't know if I can. That's unfortunate. Die or give up on the zoo? Reflection versus bag is a good bet. You can take bets on that. Honestly, a lot of the times when I come to Soko early, I see the zoo and I'm like, I gotta come back later. In 360 because the zoo is like actually a lot more dangerous than it was in 343. Because now Soko actually gets harder as you go up it instead of easier. It used to be like full of newts and stuff in 343. I think I screwed myself here. What do we want to do? I'm gonna have to take another luck penalty, I guess. I'm gonna do that. What do I want to break? I might have to break 2 boulders. I probably have to bust one of these to free this up. That only leaves me with 3 boulders I could complete, and so I'd have to break one of these to fix this. This is like the worst I've ever done in Sokoban. Well, that's unfortunate, I guess. Because I pushed this up for some reason. I actually know better than that. You push it in and up. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did a lot of things. So, well, let's just make our penalties. Oh, my pickaxe is downstairs. I'm not gonna chip away many boulders without that. Actually, hey, you can come up with us. Just don't get in my way, cat. So we have to last 1,200 turns to get our luck back to 0, so about 3,120 is about where we need to end up, or 13,120, so keep that number in mind. 13,120. It'll go by faster than we I think it's a bag, huh, Drac? Checks 600 from the start. Oh, because you're saying we're already like into one of the intervals, or what do you mean? With the 680. Okay. Oh my god, I fucked up again. I'm so freaking bad. Wait, no. I sort of fucked up. This isn't like game breaking. I can actually fix this one. So terrible. So terrible. Next check is 12,000. Okay. Yeah, I guess if it starts from 0, then that's pretty obvious. I was trying to keep the math simple. And just say it's going to be highest of 1,200 no matter what, but you're right, that's, I mean, 600, 1,200, 12,000, and it'll be easy. So what was I at? So yeah, like I was almost at 12,000, so at 12,600 we should be good to go. Yep, thank you for pointing that out. Thoraxa. You. Dead owlbear. That's what. Oh. Kitten? Sorry, kitten. Oh, did my cat just eat its corpse? That's a little morbid. Hey, we got our strength up. Yeah, maybe I should have saved when I got my last stat check, because that would have potentially given us maybe 200 more turns of boulder pushing towards the next one. But we'll just take this as is. I think there's a nymph right here. He's in kind of an annoying spot. All my pets to deal with her. Two nymphs? Come on. Oh guys, go fight the nymph. There we go. Probably object detection. Which is somewhat worth drinking here so we can figure out which one of these has the prize. It won't tell us what the prize is because the scroll's on top now. So let me take off my cloak of magic resistance. And put on this elven cloak, which will give me stealth. I actually don't want my pets anywhere near. You friendly? Yeah. Anywhere near this zoo. Let me close the damn door, guys. This is like the one flaw of like the new pet movement. There we go. It's actually like hard to get them like off of you when you want them off of you. Let's see. I want to drop my pickaxe, so I feel like I'm gonna get encumbered soon. Like for picking up gold and stuff. I don't think that ogre will pick it up. I hope not. Well, I can drop it down the stairs, I guess. There we go. I didn't want to go back down because of those damn cats. Oh shit, a Moomac! Take that. Alright. I want my HP to get up a little bit. Alright, how do we feel about that? Alright, let's peek in here and see what happens. Nothing is taking any action. You gotta be careful for spheres and lights because they'll explode and wake everything up. A flesh golem? Yeah. Where are you? What do you mean? I was worried that him aggravating himself would wake everything up. I'm glad that's not the case. What kind of path do we want to take here? Yeah, everything's asleep. That's good. I don't think the Golden Naga hatchling can cast spells, so let me kill that. Regular Golden Naga can cast spells, and I assume aggravate monsters on there. That could have been bad. Yeah, I was invisible in the door. I'm the green highlight here. A leprechaun. We have here giant beetle. I'm gonna kill the giant beetle. I don't want to use magic missile because I'm just gonna wake a bunch of shit up. I don't want to wake up, so I'm looking for things that are like easy to kill. Those legitimately empty tiles with no gold or monsters. Doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? The Winterwolf. Peaceful Ogre. I want to kill that Winterwolf. Well, let's open this door first. Bear Python. Grabs me. What's their grab attack damage? Four 2d4. I wonder how much health this thing has left. Not much. There's a Python corpse in there. I want this Winterwolf to breathe frost at me. 36 damage. I'm not resistant to cold yet. There are colons in there, yeah. Lizards, I guess. One's a gecko. The lizard. Wouldn't mind sneaking away up this end and checking this. should just blast this whole row with magic missile a few times to kill everything. I can't remember what any of those monsters are. Like anything in the zoo. Lizard, gecko, this is a molder, a shrieker, mummy, Sasquatch, or not a Sasquatch, like an owlbear. That's a cockatrice, the sea. Centaurs are big seas. Here's a carnivorous ape, a gnomish wizard. This is probably a sergeant. Yeah. Soldier ant, bugbear, rock mole, cockatrice, shock sphere, green elves or woodland elves. I think they're woodland elves. One of those yellow lights. Winter wolf, ogre, red mold, flesh golem, leprechaun, black naga, dwarf lord, kobold shaman. Is that jaguar? Panther, soldier ant, winter wolf, quantum mechanic. No yaks? No, yaks don't exist in NetHack. Unfortunately. Yeah, with that in mind, I'm just gonna blast this whole back row. Magic missile a few times. Probably should have engraved Albereth. I don't know if it would have helped me much. Because I don't think that Winter Wolf would have, that worked out. Heck are those annoying buffalo type creatures in NetHack? Mumax? Yeah, we fought, this is actually a Mumak corpse. We fought one not too long ago. They're slow and they kill you. Feel full of hot air. We just got cold resistance, guys. Notes. Bimax are even worse. Oh, Roths? Yeah, they're Q. Am I blind? I think my auto pickup exceptions make it so I don't pick up Scroll of Scare Monster. Well, let's find out. That is incorrect, I guess. Oh, it's because I don't know it's Scare Monster. I'm an idiot. I didn't actually want to pick that up. I just wanted to test my auto pickup exceptions in 361 because I know some of my config file broke. That sucks. So I was considering using that again later. If I wanted to like reverse Geno some dragons or something, but oh well, it's not a big deal. Oh, I thought I already had a pyramidal because hexagonal has like the same ending and like number of letters. So that was a Scroll of Scare Monster that's always there, and this prize is always either a Amulet of Reflection or a Bag of Holding, so pretty obvious what this is. I'll take off whatever this other one is. I was just wearing it because I knew it wasn't harmful. Sweet. And okay, so I have Magic Resistance, I have Reflection. That's a pretty good kit to have early on. Those are goals. Those are NetHack goals. Hashtag NetHack goals. For real though, those and Poison Resistance are very good things to look for early on. So, Bag of Holding is often more. It does improve your survivability a lot. Poison resistance, probably. The amulet, I probably was wearing an amulet of poison resistance. Who knows? The bag of holding does improve your survivability a lot because it lets you carry like more loot. You have to like spend less time like burden and like walking back and forth, and also like you have more options since you have like more items in your inventory as an extension of that. But for the most part, it is more of like a quality of life thing, especially compared to an amulet reflection, which can be a huge lifesaver. I always go for reflection over magic resistance if I have like a wish for something. But what's interesting, and I've had this conversation with Luxydream, who is a fantastic NetHack player. He actually doesn't value reflection that much, and what he does instead of getting reflection is he just like gets himself crowned, which gives you a bunch of resistances, which makes reflection less useful. So that's an interesting viewpoint and something I haven't tried myself yet, but I definitely respect his opinion. He's made a good argument for that, so I'd like to try that at some point. But I still think reflection is more valuable than magic resistance. Magic resistance becomes valuable level 8 and below, where polymorph traps can be generated, because those things are a pain. But magic resistance makes you immune to polymorph. And once you start fighting monsters with touch of death, because it prevents that, and reflection doesn't. So those are the big scenarios for magic resistance, but then it also ignores teleport traps and like different things like that. So it's a very valuable thing to have. But a lot of things that'll kill you early on are wands and beams and like winter wolves and things that reflection affects. So reflection is generally like increases your survivability more early on, I think. Athraxa, you prefer GDSM as well? Yeah, see, everyone has their own preferences, I guess. I'm watching Tariru, just side note, I believe he also prefers reflection as well. Crowning underrated? Probably False Lobster, and I will say that because I don't know if I've ever gotten crowned, or like not intentionally in like years and years and years. So it's just something I like. It's probably something I've been overlooking in a lot of my games, to be honest. Gold Dragon? That would be cool. Not a lot of gold pieces here. I don't even know if it's worth clearing this out. I kind of want to kill this soldier, or this sergeant, I mean. Do I have gloves? I do not have gloves. Oh yeah, I do. So I could kill this, whoops. Shit. I accidentally bat-fingered into the sergeant, so... This actually isn't good. I don't really like the situation I'm in right now at all. There we go. Blast him with magic missile. Because if I couldn't magic missile him, otherwise I would have blown up the shocking sphere potentially. But I do want all his armor, so that's good. Gives fire and ice resistance. That's nice. What does wizard mode mean? Well, I'm not playing wizard mode, but wizard mode is it's a way you can run the game, and you can like wish up any item you want. You can create any monster you want. You can teleport around. It's almost like a developer testing mode, sort of. It gives you like a lot of like ability to like do whatever you want. It's a good way to test things. We're actually just playing a wizard. We're not playing wizard mode. But yeah, they'll call that Wiz mode, and it's just like a good way to test things. You can basically do whatever you want in that mode. I am not a NetHack dev. I'm just playing on the -dev strain, so 361 isn't officially released yet. But I'm playing the 361 dev is kind of the shorthand for like the beta version that's available right now. Yeah, no problem, Doper Gamer. So I'm probably gonna get burdened when I try to pick all this stuff up. See if it lets me pick it up. I didn't. And I left the studded leather there because it would affect my encumbrance, or my spell casting. Vaporware RL. I don't even know what this joke is. I kind of want to clear this out a bit to get some gold. So maybe we can buy some protection or something. So I'm gonna kill this cockatrice. Pick it up with my gloves. And stone everything in this zoo that can be stoned. That's kind of the easiest way to go about killing everything here. That was easy. Didn't even try to attack me. I don't think their shriek wakes things up. I should look into that. Oh, we didn't leave a corpse. That was unfortunate. So there goes that plan. So maybe I'll just kill everything the hard way. There's also kind of the easy way. Just blast everything with magic missile. Uh-oh. That bugbear was peaceful. Sometimes when you attack a peaceful monster, it wakes everything up. That might not happen when you kill him in one hit. Pushing up blindness. Guess I'll pick that up. Go ditch some of this stuff and then come back. Here. Please don't shriek. Oh. I'll leave those daggers there and pick them up in a moment. I guess I'll drop everything here. Ah, that bugbear is gonna, or that ogre is gonna pick stuff up. Oh, did I actually manage to lock with my cats in the other room? Okay. Gotta get the basics in first. Yeah, that stuff's important. Let's drop things. Free up some inventory. That should probably be good enough. I just want to collect some gold here. I just have to be careful, like what I kill, what order I kill it in, and how I kill it, because I don't want to wake everything up. Goodbye, leprechaun. Oh, what are you doing? Where at? Streaker Corpse, great source of poison resistance if you need it. What's Mummy doing picking up gold? Owlbears can be nasty. They grab you, so that's why I was just kind of zapping him. I'm getting low on power, so I don't want to keep zapping things. You doing any conducts? Not at the moment. Yeah, I prayed pretty early on to increase my max health by 1 or 2. And I've also used an altar to whatchamacallit, buck test some items. So, and we haven't genocided anything, we haven't polypiled anything, we haven't polymorphed ourselves, we haven't used any wishes. Do you guys want to do any conducts? That's what's left. We can do conducts if you want. Wishless, Genoless? We can try. I don't know if I've ever done Wishless. I might have. I've done some Geno. The polymorph ones are easy. We could do that track. For sure. Wanna try Wishless? We can give it a try. Wishless Polyless is actually, or Polyitemless, is actually a little tricky sometimes, because sometimes that's how you fill it out your wishes. Wishing is like my whole strategy to the game, though. we can give it a try. I feel like Wishless requires either luck or like tedium sometimes, but we'll play it out and see what happens. You send with an unusual Ascension kit, typically. That's true. We'll see what our kit ends up with before I get the opportunity to use any wishes. I'm not going to force that one too hard if it doesn't make sense to, but we can go for that. It's kind of weird to apply conducts halfway through a game, but we can try. Doper Gamer, I'm not sure, because I haven't compiled NetHack myself, but someone in the chat might know. I'm playing online on the hard-fought server right now, which you can SSH into, and everything's like all set up for you pretty much. So I want to keep gathering gold here. I think this Panther is that threatening. Maybe I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. Oops. Blast him with magic missile. There we go. Before he became adjacent to me. I'm gonna eat his corpse to show my dominance. $29 gold pieces. Some of these have like no gold. Giant beetle. Yeah, this thing's actually tearing me up. The giant beetles do hit relatively hard. They're so slow. For damage again. $36. But yeah. They're weak and they're slow. 12 gold pieces? Come on, guys. Right. I should recover some health here. Onward and Filterm. Are you trying to play with tiles? Or no, because you're talking about IBM graphics. Yeah, I'm not sure. No one in the chat knows. You might be able to figure out on like IRC or something. I need to heal up a bit. I'm gonna go on the Theocratas. They can be quite annoying. I thought he was gonna follow me. I'm gonna come down here and wait, just so my pets don't lose much tameness. It's just one hashtag, Drac. I really just refer to a something on IRC as a hashtag. Hashtags didn't exist when NetHack was created. Oh, there you are. Hoping to soften you up with some daggers before you got adjacent to me, but here we are. Hey! Welcome to level 10. Ooh, we can raise attack spells. I don't think that increases the damage of Magic Missile. I can already cast it. Oh, but my Force Bolt would improve. I'm probably not going to use Force Bolt at all, though, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. Hashtag free node. I've been tweeting about my streams, Drac, and I actually started using hashtag NetHack this week. So you might find a link to my today's stream if you do search hashtag NetHack on Twitter. Okay, what is this? Naga Hatchling. Deadzo. We have Dwarf Lord. Winterwolf. Hey, Quantum Mechanic. That wasn't very nice. I would have used that potion. I don't want these hard shoes. Can't connect the free node. You don't. You can even just do it through a what Drac just posted you. Web chat or Kiwi IRC is another HTML version, I think. I want to kill this Flesh Golem. I think they do decent damage. 2d8, 2d8. Yeah, so I'm gonna use Magic Missile against him. Come on, I was hoping to get a bounce. There we go. And they give good resistances. A little bit of everything. So I'm gonna eat that. Oh, we got nothing from it. Yeah, you said cloak and I thought you were talking about NetHack for a second. Oh, red mold. I'm gonna throw daggers at this thing. Egg. I'm gonna pick that up. Let's see, I'm gonna use Magic Missile on these elves, and hopefully they die easily. Yep. Let's see, Elven Boots, I assume. Another dagger. There we go. Alright, let's pick up the rest of this gold. So yeah, we just got like another 3k by going in here and clearing this out. And that sphere exploding woke up the ogre, so I didn't have to attack something that was peaceful. Anything else I wanted to bring here? I want to check all these other armors. I got like a +4 leather armor or something from one of these golems before. I'm stressed right now though. That ain't good. Whatever. Not really anything hostile on the level. Hey, you feel wise. Oh, that means I didn't get another strength up. Oh, what did I say about there not being any hostiles? Did I see a ghoul? They have an annoying paralysis attack. I think it's really short though. I don't think it's actually that threatening. I died to it once, and like ever since then I've been like a little bit scared of those when I see them. Oops. All that didn't fall down the stairs. Let me pick those up. What prize did you get? Reflection, yep. Didn't you say there was a 100% chance it would be a bag of holding, Drac? Would be better if you could just pick? Yeah, somewhat, but if you had one of those to begin with, that means you got like relatively lucky to begin with, so it does suck to get something redundant, but I don't know. I don't mind not being able to pick. Although that does add like a layer of like an extra layer of like chance and like RNG to the game. Five bags of holding. I hope you got some polypiling to do now. Right. Let me drop some stuff that I want my pets to ID. Or not ID, but buck test. I put my Cloak of Magic Resistance back on. You sure are noisy. Tell me about it. Oh man. I'm almost wishing I did get that bag of holding right now. How about that? Already polyed 3 of them. Prefer holding? That's fair. All this stuff I'm picking up is, I know, is uncursed, or non-cursed. It could be blessed as well. I'll mark it as such. Everything on the left is fine. Let's try on some of this armor. See if we can find anything decent. +0. +0. +0. Not too exciting, I guess. Oh, +2 leather cloak. Too bad I'm not gonna wear that over my Cloak of Magic Resistance. NetHack keeps fun even looking at spoilers. Yeah, I think so. I've been playing a lot of like roguelites and roguelike style games and like a lot of new games. My approach to like most games in general, especially ones in this genre, has been to like play completely unspoiled, go in blind, like without bias or anything. Have fun, enjoy discovering things, enjoy dying while discovering things. And at some point, I'll get curious about certain mechanics, and I'll just start looking things up as I feel the need to. I think NetHack's a great way to go about that. But just because of like how much like unique item interactions and things you can do, and like how much depth there is to NetHack, this is a kind of game where you might just pick something up and just say, you know what, I wonder like what this item can do that I have no idea like about. You can just look it up and say like, holy crap, I didn't realize tridents give you a plus hit bonus against monsters in water or something like that. So that's actually just like a really useless piece of information actually, but there are better examples. So you can definitely get like lost just like looking things up on the wiki at NetHack, just because there's so much stuff to know when it comes down to it. Alright. So I guess none of these armors really paid off, except for the leather cloak that we're not going to use anyways. Always keep a trident on you for when you finally reach the plane of water. Suspect advice. I wouldn't fault you for it though. What these shoes are all about. I should test these elven boots as well, in case they have like a bonus to them. Nope, +0. I'm gonna hold on to those instead of the elven cloak, though. Because I'd rather take shoes off. Drop scare monster and wait for the portal to drift by. That's what I do a lot of the times, Hothraxa. How much you want to bet I forget about the conducts? Hey now! I was just considering holding onto that elven cloak to polypilot, but then I said, no, we're doing conducts. So, that isn't gonna happen. Oh, there's one more leather armor to try out. What this etched helmet? Cat really likes that shield. I wonder if it's trying to tell me something. Let's try it on. The helmet's probably cursed. +0. So everything's +0. Well, that wasn't very fruitful. Do we know what a normal helmet looks like yet? No. Did I call all? Oh, that was dumb. I called all etched helmets cursed. I meant to just call that one. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. I'd say Sokoban was fruitful. Oh, one of my pets died. There's the one that I tamed on the lower level of Sokoban, so... Did he just pick up? Got a double-headed axe. Their elven cloak. You got a crossbow bolt. Get out of here. I don't even want to fight those things. Wait, you eating? Where'd my pet go? There you go. A hobbit? I'm gonna eat him. Another gargoyle? Or did we not kill him the last time? No, we definitely killed him. The heck? Right? Oh, I was like, I know what Scrolls of Earth are, so that would have said Scroll of Earth. If that's what that was, but it was actually a Scroll Create Monster and he summoned a mimic posing as a boulder. That's kind of funny, actually. Uh-oh. I'm gonna tame this cat. The fortune cookie. Wait, did we kill the gargoyle? I didn't notice. Oh, he ran. Like a coward. I'm encumbered. Alright, so we cleared Sokoban. We have a few decisions. So we did like Minetown, we did Sokoban. This is usually like a good time to try and like do some like serious like inventory management, maybe buy some protection if you have enough money, which I do have enough for a dose, so I think Minetown is our next adventure here, is to go back there and buy some protection. We can buy one dose, but the first one is the most important because you can get multiple points if you're lucky. Or not even if you're lucky, if you're not unlucky. I think it's like what, like a 1 in 3 chance that you only get one? Or is it 1 in 4? I don't remember how high you can get. If it's, you can get up to +3 or +4. So we'll definitely go back there and do that. We got Scrolls of Identify. We need to make some holy water. So I think I am going to use Confuse, Bless, Remove, Curse to make holy water, which I'm not sure if I've ever done before. It's a pretty niche tactic. Because I'd like to bless some Scrolls of Identify, I'd like to bless some enchant scrolls, and go about like that. So, and we'll start figuring out like what we actually have in our inventory and go from there. And I'll be disappointed if there's an altar on the next level. Pretty much. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start diluting potions as we come back to the dungeon. So this is Sokoban. Is there anything hostile on this level? Few things. I'm just checking because I'm walking around Burden, which isn't the best idea usually. I'm gonna drop some gear right here that I don't need. I don't care about these elven boots. I didn't try those hard shoes on. I don't need a lot of this shit. I'm not even wearing my Cloak of Magic Resistance. What is wrong with me? Or I do want the elven boots in case I want stealth. There's some rings here. Drop the 1 speed monster for now. What else we got in here? I could probably dish a lot of these scrolls if I wanted to. One of locking for sure. I don't think I'm gonna need that. So, 8 large mimics. Why is that? They're not too bad. They're nasty if you find them in a shop early on. Let me try on this, these boots. +0 hard shoes, nothing special. Still burdened. What do I want to ditch? Drop some daggers, probably. Scrolls. So let me go through this level. Oh, I do have a full-lined unicorn here. So that could be our source of luck, since we don't have an altar. And we might come back down here with a Mind Stone from, or a Luck Stone from the mines. Keep that in mind. I need to like ditch some stuff. I'm gonna be like doing like inventory management, so I don't want to like just ditch everything. I have 5 rune daggers. That's not a bad stack. Ditch the pickaxe. I want to bring it to the mines with me. Whatever. Let's walk at least to this next upstairs, even though we're burdened. What else can I drop here? I guess I can get rid of this. I kind of want to identify that amulet when I do stuff as well. Screw it, are we just gonna walk there burdened? All the way to the mines? I guess we can. We're just gonna have to be a little careful. Oh, there he is. Look for that nymph. Come back! I want to attack him, but my pet keeps getting away every time he comes close. There we go.
Listen, man.
Yeah, because I wanted that potion. What is in here? We got too much stuff, so how about this? We're gonna stash everything, go do what we want to do in Minetown, come back, manage our inventory, and then go back to the mines and probably clear the mines because I want that luck stone and we want to get our luck up. This is probably a decent time to do that, so yeah, let's stash a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna take these rune daggers with me, because I want to buck test them so they'll stack. These album boots. I have 2 lizard corpses, I don't need that. All these tripe rations. I will take all these potions that I want to dilute, which is actually everything that's right there. Guess I'll ditch these rings for now. I haven't even tested what they are, but I'm not going to need them, so we'll just find out soon. I can get rid of the Wand of Magic Missile. We'll hold on to that Vanish Wand in case it's like teleport or something we might find useful. Guess I'll get rid of the pickaxe for now because we're going to come back. Hold on to all that. Also, we want to ditch our stick in here. Rid of all these scrolls. I want to take the rest of those so we can buck test them.
I've been held up in this city for a while due to the rain.
Oh, I see. So as soon as it stops raining...
I want to price ID those potions, so they're coming.
I hope that the rain will never stop.
What?
If it continues,
Ditch these. Take the levitation in case there's some kind of trap or something. That's just a good thing to hold on to.
That wasn't meant to be a joke.
Alright, so let's stash a few more items in here. Alright, how about that? Put everything else in my bag, and we'll be on with it. Daggers are heavy? Yeah, I know. It's kind of annoying. You don't find burdened to be enough of a handicap to worry about in most circumstances. I don't like fighting while burdened, but I don't mind traveling while burdened. If that makes any sense. I generally try to be unburdened as much as possible. It can definitely get difficult if you don't end up with a bag of holding by the time you clear the mines and Sokoban. So maybe we'll find one on the lower mines. No guarantees, though. Drop your bag. Yeah. And don't forget to dip your unicorn into blindness. You know, I've often neglected, the ability of, like, unicorn horns to help identify and dilute potions. And that's something that I want to start doing a lot more. So maybe today is the day, and this game is the game that I start doing that. So we'll start doing that. But yeah, that's a good point. So when I start identifying these potions, we'll test that. So I guess what is the strategy? Is to dip something useless into the potions to weed out polymorph, and then dip the unicorn horn in to test for unicorn horn affected potions. I believe I started with a potion of polymorph, so I already know what that is. Yeah, I did. So what does... Let me close this. This is the 361 changelog. Unicorn horn. Potion identification. The sickness changes to the fruit juice. Blindness, confusion, hallucination into water. Okay. Interesting tactics to consider for polymorph potions. Apply unknown potion first to find oil. Yeah, especially if it has 250. Otherwise you waste it making your unicorn get a oily sheen. That is true. Let's I'm actually surprised this doesn't mention oil here. We should add that to the wiki. I think that's a big oversight on this potion identification strategy right here. Let's make a note. I guess regardless, I'm gonna go price ID everything before I start dipping unicorn horns into them. Because that'll help us narrow down like what those options are. Okay, so we're unburdened. Let's just move on. Did I annotate this level? I have a stash there too. Is it the same one? It might be. I have an annotation level above. Kind of curious about this leprechaun. He has gold. Oh yeah, he did. And a scroll of teleport. I'm surprised he didn't get a chance to read that. Hey, he's been collecting stuff. Let's hope some of these gems are valuable. Because I want to get my luck up, and there is a Coraline unicorn in the dungeon. And if they are, we can also sell them to a shopkeeper to get more money to buy protection with. That's handy. Here's what this goblin might have on him. Oh, nothing. Does anyone want to name my other cat? A leather hat, and broadsword. He just stepped onto that without... I know these are uncursed. Did we not try on these orcish helms? Apparently not. Are they all cursed? Is that why? Kind of the problem about being lazy and not like naming things. That one's cursed. Yeah, I think these are all cursed, which is kind of crazy. Oh my god, another giant box. Ooh, more money. Guess I'll take that. A +2 quarterstaff. Another elven cloak, some more food rations, a lot of scrolls. So let's take up all the stuff that we want to price ID. So yeah, there's enchant armor. Enchant armor. Enchant weapon. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Look at all these enchant weapon scrolls. Yeah, we're gonna deck our stuff out. So let me grab everything I want to buck test. There's going to be these other enchant weapons and these unlabeled scrolls. This thick spellbook might cumber us. I don't really care what that is because I can test that with my pet and then dip it in holy water if I need to, and it won't waste the holy water if it's already blessed. Let's see, what about these potions? Bring up all the stuff that we want to blank, probably. A lot of stuff. I'll leave those. I'll take the 50s because I will blank all of those. It's probably going to encumber us again. And get these gems as well. Actually, no, I don't need to bring the gems with me because I'm going to identify them. Crap, where did I get stopped at? Picked up like one thing and then I had the trouble removing message. But stash all these gems. You can throw some daggers in here too. In fact, stash all these daggers.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, I have 3 rune daggers and none of them are stacking. Jeez. Alright, never mind. That's gonna be a pain. Well, I don't need to bring 9 daggers with me. I just found like 1 or 2 as I was coming back up. I hadn't been carrying all this the whole time, so I'll just bring like 5 for now, I guess. Oh man, okay. Let's see. Take away all these scrolls. Can I take all this with me? Barely. Alright, well. Guess we're just gonna suck it up. Walk around burdened? Maybe not. We're gonna pick something else up soon though. So we're gonna be burdened at some point here. I will resist as much as I can. Or a spell book.